I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Emperess from Kajin Cosplay, and tonight we're back again with you guys with Code Geass, episode 9 of season 2.
Last episode was intense and so good!
So basically, Lelouch's plan was for everyone to be Zero, because Zero is an avatar for everyone who wants to be it.
Doesn't matter who's behind the mask, anyone can beat Zero.
More than 1 million people just basically escape Area 11.
Yeah, because basically he managed to make a deal with the Britannians, like have Zero be exiled, and that's it. And so since everyone became Zero, they are all exiled and they can all leave. And Suzaku was not really happy at first, but then he came to realize that that was the only way for this to go down without creating another massacre. Like he was seeing like Yuffie kill people and all that, the death that happened last season.
Well, it almost came down to that before he entered ring, so
yeah, that's it. He saw what happened with Yuffie, like he remembered it, and he couldn't do that. He couldn't allow that. So he promised Zero that he was going to take care of the 11s that stayed behind, and he allowed them to leave. So the fight is not over, though. For sure, there is still something coming. The Emperor is still needs to be dealt with, but now at least the people, the innocents, are safe. And the Black Knights are away, like they're not in Japan anymore, so good for them. Lelouch did show that he knew Suzaku really well, and Suzaku picked up on it.
Suzaku, don't be dumb.
No, he picked up on it. Oh, he knows me a lot. And we know that he's been suspecting that it's Lelouch, although, and I didn't say it last episode during the discussion, but he said, like, oh, if Lelouch, you are Zero, if you've regained your memories, I'd like to talk to you. I'd like to ask you, why did you kill Yuffie? Because it's like he's got two versions of Lelouch in his mind. The guy that killed Yuffie, the one that he, wants to kill and that he hates, and the friend that, did the little lantern for Yuffie because he mourns her death. The one that was a good friend, the one that loves Nunnally, and he cannot reconcile the two. So he's focusing right now on the one he hates, but I feel like we made a little step towards the other one. Yeah. So keep going that way, man. Keep wondering, and please calm down. And if you get a chance to talk to your friend, talk to your friend. Whew. Okay. So let's jump in this episode and see what happens.
All right.
Let's go. I knew he was gonna be back, but he's working with V2 now. What the fuck?
Seems like it.
Okay, first of all, a chess game between two brothers. That's intense as fuck.
The only brother that he couldn't beat, but that was 8 years ago.
He got better, but he handed him his victory at the end, and it's true that it showed a lot about his character, about who Lelouch is as a person, that he didn't take it. The Emperor would have, but he doesn't want people to just hand him his victory. He wants to win fair and square. And Schneisel is seizing him up. He's good. He's really good at reading characters. Maybe he's going to even guess that it's his brother in the long run.
Maybe, but they think they're dead.
Yuffie also thought that he was dead. And
he knows that Lelouch was in the school, so yeah, forget about it.
He doesn't know? Schneisel doesn't know.
I think he does.
No? The Emperor and Suzaku know, and I think the people that were leading the team knew also, but the brother didn't know. Or at least we don't know if he knows.
Well, Nunnally spoke about her brother, so I think he knows that Lelouch is
It's true that Nunnally now that they know about Nunnally, well, he knows he's alive, okay, but he doesn't know he's...
But not that it's Zero. So yeah, he might think that maybe Zero is his brother.
So there's that. Or he's gonna guess it. I'm at least I think he's intelligent enough to guess. If he did not recognize his brother's style at chess, even though he's better now, he's more mature and he's stronger, I believe he might recognize him. So there's that.
I just hope that Zero's not gonna hurt the Empress, please.
I don't think so. Like he's done that before, threatened someone with a gun, and we always know he's not gonna pull the trigger, but at the same time he cannot just say, hey, I'm taking the Empress, don't do anything, without leverage. So at least with the gun, he knows that people won't do anything. Right now it's true that Shinka The beautiful guy. It's right now he sees that as a betrayal, and he's being led by his heart. He cares so much about that little girl. She gave him his life, so he's living for her, and he wants to take her outside, which is beautiful. Really beautiful backstory here. But it's true that to see a gun to her head probably is sending him into a frenzy. Like he's pissed off. But honestly, dude, just calm down and see it for what it is. It's not him trying to kill her. It's him saving her from making an alliance with the Britannians, because this would
one
be
that
bad.
she didn't want to do in the first place.
Of course, that makes sense that they would go for China next, since the Black Knights basically left for China. And we said that the Britannians kind of feared China. Like, they are a strength to
be reckoned with.
Yeah. And making that move helps them, take control. But it looks to me like the eunuchs are the ones that want Britannia on their sides.
I want to apologize for my comment earlier when I basically said that she's the empress and she needs to act on it. She's still a little girl. I think that she might be like 10 or 12.
Yeah,
no,
she's
like
really
12.
young. She's really, really young.
And
too young to marry them.
I know that, yes, she's the empress. She needs to speak for the Chinese Federation and
honestly,
to act about with our powers.
I feel like the empress here is similar to our queen in England. She's basically just a figure. She has no real power over, like, maybe she does, but she's not expected to act on it. Like, if she says something, people will do it, but she's not expected to rule or do anything politically speaking.
I think that the eunuchs,
they're the one in charge.
Took advantage of the fact that, she's a little girl, she
yeah.
doesn't have really power, so just do as we said, because you don't want all those difficult decisions to make.
But obviously they're the ones that want an alliance with Britannia, and it's not in favor of China at all. Like, I feel like I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right, but I'm pretty sure he is for the empress, but he represents like
beautiful guy, but
he represents the people that fight for the values of China, that represent the population, even though he also has his personal goal, his personal drive to protect the empress.
He's Lelouch if he was born Chinese.
Yes, kind of. But I feel like the country is pretty split when it comes to that, and they cannot allow that wedding to go on. So of course Lelouch is doing something, but please, he cannot start a fight with everyone in China. Like, he still needs to have allies in that country, and Shinka, beautiful guy, needs to understand that it's not. Yes, he has a gun to her head, but it's basically just to have, to be sure that no one's gonna shoot him. He doesn't want to kill her.
What do you think about Nina's?
I see where she's coming. I see where she comes from. Like, she is crazy. She is, but at the same time, before she started going all crazy with the table and the bomb and stuff, we did talk about her a little bit, and we do understand that she comes from years and years of conditioning. She's been told that the 11s are bad people, that they should not be trusted. You cannot change the way you see things overnight, especially if, like, you're like Nina, you truly believe in them and you have the fear factor as well.
Well, I was talking about her talking to
No,
Millie.
I know, but I'm just talking about her as a character. Like, we know where she comes from, and I feel like now that she's been given a position, if you talk about her conversation with Millie, her being given a position, her being told that, you have to hold yourself like Euphemia used to hold herself. You need to be strong and not shy away from the looks that you're being given, because people don't trust you, or they think you're too young. And I think that's exactly what she did with Millie. She just stood up and she was like, I'm not a girl you need to protect anymore. And she's saying, you lied to me by pretending to care, but the only one who ever cared about me was Yuffie, because she stood up for me. So it's like she's calling lies on the relationship she had with all of them before, because they pretended like, I would do anything for you, I would help you, but when they have to do something to help her, they don't. So you think I'm crazy and you're not there to help me. So she's frustrated, and now she's doing what Schneisel told her. She's just standing up for herself.
Last time they saw her, she tried to blow them up.
True.
And it didn't work. That's the only thing why they survived.
And now she's working on it again. Jesus. Okay, we need to go feed our cats, because it's time. He's been, meowing for the past 10 minutes. So.
Alright.
But yeah, it was interesting, and even though I don't really like Nina as a character, well, not as a character, I just don't like her. But I do understand where she comes from. Like, her fit against Lelouch is understandable. Even Suzaku's like, it's true, he killed my girlfriend, and I don't fight him anymore. Like, what's wrong with me? It's true, and that's why they need the information. I don't think Nina, even with the information, would just let it go. But
Nina is blind by the image that she had of Euphemia. Like she said, she was a goddess to me. She stood up for me, and she was there for me.
Yeah,
it's just she saw
someone with no flaws.
The image of perfection that Euphemia was, and in her mind, everything else was nothing for her. Her friends that do really care about her, I think.
Even Lelouch, like when you imagined this perfect world of happiness, she was there. Anyway, we'll have to see what happens now that, we knew the fight was not going to be over. Like, we knew that it's not because they switched to China that everything was over. The fight still goes on, but it's going to be faster than it would be if they did not, openly oppose.
Britannia.
Wait. It's going to be faster now that they openly opposed what China was about to do, which is wed her to the first prince. So, but yeah, imagine
Britannia formed an alliance with China. The Black Knight moved to another country.
They form an alliance with them.
Yeah.
Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
Yep, so don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch it now. The link is down below. And if you don't, wait for the next one to be out on YouTube, guys, which will be in next week.
Yes.
Yeah, I love my sign. Sorry. We are not sponsored by Pizza Hut from Japan. No.
Bye.
Just fun for us.
Bye.
Bye, guys.